Hi, I'm back. I have quit smoking weed today. I just wanted to record this because I felt like that was an achievement. Um, so this morning I smoked, and I felt really shitty about it while I was doing it. But it was just one of those things where I feel like I'm so entwined in my morning routine that it's hard for me to stop. Uh, Something about that grog, that morning fuzziness that doesn't really allow me to break through like back to what I was thinking consciously the day before. So I just smoked again. But then after that, once I was high and coughed a fucking lung out, I realized that I didn't feel that much different. I didn't really feel that worth it. So um, I'm probably gonna smoke when I get home, just to put my mind at ease. But right now, it's like 9 o'clock, and the last time I smoked was probably about 11 a.m. So it's like, yeah, it's like 10 whole waking hours that I have not been stoned at, or at least 9. I was probably stoned for that first hour, but I feel like I'm doing good and I can do better. Um, I'm going to try to repeat this tomorrow. I think that might be a good goal. Um, we can we can not smoke in the morning. Or at least I'll try just not use the bong. And then later that night, just like tonight, I'm probably going to smoke a little bit just to calm my nerves and help me get some sleep. But that's it. Um, I shouldn't need to smoke marijuana to get through my day, whether it be professional or relaxing. Um, yeah, I shouldn't have to spend so much money a month just to get a little bit high either. It's definitely not worth my finances, especially where I'm at now. I had to do another car repair. I repaired my calipers. It was my wheel calipers, which had been seized up since the last time I got my repair, and they never addressed it. I guess that's fine because I needed to get going back to work anyway. So that they probably just did that just to end the job. But the downside is that I now have two credit card-ish monthly payments that I gotta make, and they both have 30% APR on both of them. My mom pointed out after the fact that if I had just taken out the ESL credit card and charged it to the card, I could have put both repairs on a single payment, which would have saved me money in the long run. Could have saved me lots of money, but I guess this is what happens when you're not like sober enough to pay attention. I feel like if I was sober, I could have thought that out and maybe reasoned it a bit better. Nope. That breathing just then reminded me of another good reason why I shouldn't smoke is my lungs and my heart. I noticed, and I kept noticing my physical health throughout the day. I noticed that um, my heart was tense, and so was my lungs. Basically, my chest, like right here, felt like mildly painful. And given the fact that my mom is now in the hospital for high blood pressure issues, that scared me into taking my heart health more seriously. And I hope that I will take my heart health more seriously tomorrow. And this will be uploaded. I realized that I've been shooting videos. I recorded myself cleaning my house, my old house, but I never uploaded it. I never edited it because I really didn't want to be bothered to even look at the footage. Too busy getting high. Do you hear those fucking people? Do you hear those fucking people? Those fucking weird looking people. College kids. Yeah. I haven't followed up to the nobody. That's the nobody audience on my channel, so I'm just doing that now. The last time I uploaded a video was in 2024. It's 2025 now. What the fuck? Where's the time going? Where is the time going? Isn't that scary? Another reason why I shouldn't smoke. Because it makes the time go. So I'm going to make sure that I don't smoke any more weed tomorrow morning before I go into work. I'm going to try my absolute best to avoid the bong. Now, saying that, I can already see myself exercising the loophole and then just vaping anyway. But I mean, even that is a marked improvement. Did I use that word right? Marked improvement. It's a noticeable improvement. Smoking a tiny little pen versus a giant bong full of smoke. It's been so long since I've coughed, too. I've been coughing because I'm still kind of sick from the COVID I had about a week ago. Still coughing up and snot and green stuff, but I'm not coughing because my throat is scarred. My throat does not feel scarred at all, thankfully. All that really seems to take is just 4 hours of not smoking and my throat seems to heal. So I can be thankful that I don't have a scratchy throat. Yeah. I think that's it. I've said everything that I wanted to say. I've smoked barely anything today. The only smoke I've done was this morning. And the smoke I'm going to have tonight. But that's going to be it. Capiche? Maybe I'll follow up tomorrow. About how proud I am. Okay. Alright, I'll let you go.